go in there. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Living in a human body is really hard. Okay. There we go. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you said we've never met. So who are you?
Listen, I haven't fed her yet, but there's something wrong right now, and everybody's freaking out and trying to find the thingies that go in our ears. I can't find them. Oh, damn it.
The thingies that go in her ears? I didn't know she had anything that went in her ears.
Anyway.
So when you say everybody's freaking out, apparently her body is functioning correct.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, you sound to be functioning okay.
Well, yes. Well, yes. No. No, she's not functioning right at all. You know this as much as I know this.
Well,
I don't know why I have to explain this to you.
When you say she's not functioning correct, you seem to be talking fine. So her skeletal being, she's not having a heart attack. She's not having any problems with the physical body, so to speak. So when you say she's not doing fine, she doesn't have control of her body right now, and you still haven't yet to tell me who you are.
Hold on, broccoli in my mouth.
What?
I'm still trying to feed her. So broccoli. My name is Anna. And I am one of the few that get to take over her all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
She said she didn't have anybody take over her vessel for almost years, up until about a few months ago.
Okay.
So how often do you come through?
I've been here a lot.
Right. You said you've never met me before, correct?
No, I did not. This is new to me.
I'm guessing you've at least heard of me.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you know me as?
You know, the crazy guy.
The crazy guy.
But that's not why I called you. Oh.
Okay, so why did you call him? And well, you still didn't even give me your name. You just said you're somebody that goes in her vessel a lot.
I did too. I said you could call me Anna.
Oh, Anna, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Wow, clean your ears out.
I will.
Oh my goodness, for the good times.
So I got a question for you. What does bald head mean to you?
That's you.
That's me? I'm bald head?
Well, I don't want to hear anything.
Because I had a friend before. I had a friend before that was doing one of those things where you talk to somebody through the spiritual realm, and it kept saying bald head.
You are bald.
Yes, I am bald.
And I'm sorry if I stop because I am trying to feed her something.
So that's funny when you say you're trying to feed her something as you're feeding the vessel that you're in. So saying you're trying to feed her something is wild.
Well, because she wasn't hungry today, but she needs something. She needs nutrients.
Yes, that's what humans do. So have you ever, well, I'm sure that you've eaten through her vessel before, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right. So what are you feeding her now?
7 habanero, broccoli, and sausage, and salad.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to stuff down her gullet, but I'm going to do it. She's having an issue.
Is who having an issue? Her?
She's having an issue.
Okay, so what is her issue?
Whatever you did.
Whatever I did. So she agreed for me to allow me to lay hands on her. So we did that. And then when different people came through her, we helped a lot of people who was lost cross. Huh?
Well, the people do use up her nutrients. You know that, right?
The people use up her nutrients?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they drain her energy, if that's what you're calling nutrients.
Uh-huh. I'm trying not to talk to food in my mouth.
That's funny because you said food in your mouth instead of her mouth. So you're catching on quickly.
Yeah, when I'm within her, I always think it's just me. So me and her have been together a really long time.
Well, how long is a long time? How many years have you been with her?
Before puberty.
Before what? Before puberty. Wow. So you were there before 13, before she made her deal and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm her calm one.
So you've met her mother?
Yes.
Wow. So do you remember her mother well?
Yes and no.
You didn't come through a lot then?
No. When her mother was alive, it was not a lot.
All right.
We only came to her after her mother died.
But you said you were with her before her mother died. You said you were with. Oh no, you said puberty. I'm sorry. So she didn't have puberty until 13 when her mom. But you were with her before her mother died, and puberty is usually around 13.
She actually got her period at 11.
Wow.
So yes, I was there watching over her.
Wow. So you were only with her for 2 years before her mom died.
I was overseeing her.
Overseeing her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would you be considered a guardian over her, a guardian of her?
I don't think so. I don't think I got that ranking.
Do you watch over other people as well?
Yes.
So I guess you call that being charge. So how many people do you have charge of?
As of right now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a lot. Well, wait. You want... Oh, no.
Do you have charge of more people on this planet, just this planet, or other planets as well?
Because I just made a mess. Wait, are you talking about... Well, I was going to say on this planet. I mean, if you want to go on the planet, then...
That you have charge of altogether, this planet and other planets. How many people? I was
going to keep it, like, on the, in your continent. I'm in charge of, like, I have charges all over the planet Earth. We'll just think it that way.
Right. So you know of me as the wild one. So when you say the wild one, so how do you know of me as the wild one?
It's just a memo I got.
Just a memo you got. All right.
But
so
it has to do with her because you keep coming in and out of her life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to dig into this garlic bread that she made. It's pretty good. It reminds me of oh, it reminds me of a bread way back in the day. Ooh, so good. Oh, this girl's got her spices. So. And she wanted to apologize to you.
She want to apologize to me? Well, for not she's supposed to come down with a friend and
No. Before that, for the dinner that she gave you.
yeah.
Oh no, that she felt like she hated that dinner. That was not her best dinner.
It was still good. No need to apologize. It tasted good to me.
Well, no, I mean she feels horrible, so you could ask her about that later.
Okay.
She's having a hard time saying I totally screwed that up.
So I'm curious. So are you able to be present when she has other things come through her as well?
What?
So when the seraphim came through her, were you present or able to see the seraphim when it showed up?
Oh, I'm there on bended knee.
You what?
But I told her I'm trying to eat.
Oh.
Oh no, when that happened,
Yeah.
with your hair, oh no, I was down in the corner on my knees.
That was pretty impressive. Beautiful stuff.
I don't mess around with her. Nope.
See, now you called her, and she said that she didn't identify as a man or a woman.
Yeah, but most of her subjects are female, so we can identify her as female.
Right.
I was like, don't you ever, oh my God, don't you ever say that to her.
What, to the seraphim?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the seraphim probably already is listening in on you, because it is
You're a bad.
I'm a bad what?
Oh, you're bad.
I'm not bad. You're the one speaking.
No, you make us talk about stuff that we're not supposed to talk about.
I make you talk about stuff you're not supposed to talk about. Huh? That's why the Creator made us with freedom of with free will, so we can ask questions. So what? So you initially called with there's a problem with her. So what is the problem that we need to help with? What is she having problems with? My guess is that she's losing control of her body more often than she should be, to more things than she should be, and I call it fighting for the light. And I guess different people are losing control and aspect of their time in her vessel, and you're finding this plot problematic. Am I right?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay, totally off.
Well, that was my guess.
Wow. No. I mean, she's in total control. I mean, she does let loose a little bit. She kind of hates when she lets loose and lets everybody come through. She hates that now, you know that.
Does she know that you're there now? Is she sitting in the background, or is she unaware that you're there?
Oh, no, she's right here.
Okay, cool.
Well, she's had a really harsh 2 days. I'm sorry, I'm eating.
No, don't be sorry. It's what the human vessels need.
Because she needs sustenance. She's already yelling at me because I wasn't supposed to call you.
She's yelling because you weren't supposed to call me. And why
Yep.
weren't? So, well, you're concerned for her. So why would she yell at you? Because you're concerned for her.
I've been around her so long that I could actually block her out.
I call that fighting for the light.
Yeah, which no, she gets mad at me when I black her out. And she's just gotta sit there and listen to it.
So how long have you been? So what kind of a species or energy are you? Where are you from?
What?
Where are you from?
I don't know how to answer that. All right, wait, let me think. I do have the answer to that. Hold on. Oh God, because I don't know. Oh no, you should be able to handle this. Okay, so before Jesus was brought to this earth, you know there were plenty of angels and have you that walked the earth.
Mm-hmm. When
God wanted them to spread messages and give messages and have at it. At the same time, he had to make beings that were not angels. Like, I'm not an angel. I'm not even close to being an angel. But something that could spy and take over the human vessel when it needed to be. And this was, well, I'm just going to go this way past Adam and Eve. Okay. Like, I didn't have anything to do with Adam and Eve. Because that's usually the first question. I did not. And it's usually for his favorites, his special people on the planet, which go up and down all the time, in and out. You have us that can go through all the realms and be with them or beat them. So I don't know that answered your question.
Well, what would you call your race or your being? Is there a name for you? You said you're not an angel. You're far from an angel. So what are you?
We really don't have a name.
Do you identify as male or female?
If you had to call me something, we call each other the in between.
Oh, you said Anna, so I'm guessing you lean more towards a feminine character?
Because I have feminine charges.
So all your charges are feminine? You don't have any male charges?
I do not.
Wow. So from where you're at right now, can you see my light?
Nope.
Wow. That's different. So if you can't see my light, can you see me at all from where you are?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see my wings?
Yes.
So you can see my wings, but you can't see my light. That is odd.
No, it's not because that's the way we're about.
Okay.
I see Regina's light and not her wings, and I see her darkness.
Right.
Do you see her darkness?
I know that she tampers with it, so I don't put myself as looking into people's darkness, but I can see when people are special and they are of the light. But then I guess you could say then I can see, I can tell when things are off with people. So let me not just stick with, I can tell when people are of the light and good, or when people are troubled. How do I put that? Wow. So I don't, she's walking the line, but she's aware she's walking the line, but she's trying to lean more towards the light than the darkness. But
She's always leaning towards the light.
But she's,
as much as the darkness tries to take her, she's always leaning towards the light, and that's what pisses the darkness off.
She was shocked that nobody from the darkness actually came through the last time I was here. She was thought for sure something from the darkness was going to come through, and at one time she was scared, and I'm like, let it roll. And it turned out to be some a-hole that was making some poor woman live through Groundhog Day every day, murdering her at the beginning of every day, over and over and over. But,
what?
Well, that was a whole nother story. That
the lady was getting shot in the head all the time.
What's that?
Lady was getting shot in the head all the time.
Yes. So the Seraphim took care of took care of him. So were you able to witness that?
Oh yeah.
So she doesn't remember that. She witnessed it and was talking about it that night, but she can't bring that back. So what was the sound that the Seraphim's wings made when it came in? And but besides that, am I correct with calling this giant lion with wings, claws, talons?
Wait, what?
So I called the Seraphim's claws talons because it has wings. I'm guessing that the claws are bigger than claws. They're more like talons, where each paw or claw can actually grab and clasp its prey or objects.
Her front paws are more talon-like. Her back paws are paws like a cow.
Paws like a cow?
Cat.
Oh, a cat. So the front are more talon-like. Wow, I called that right. That was cool because I got an image when she told me what had happened, how it swooped down in, and with one freaking claw, it just scooped it by the head and just took off. And
let me tell you, you don't want to piss her off.
I thought you were her at first, and I was apologizing to her. I was trying to get her because she was kind of like telling me, I can't answer this, I can't answer that, I can't answer the other. And then she's like, you're not asking the right questions. So then when I asked her if I was at the right hand of Jesus, it offended her. If I was at the right hand of God, it offended her.
Well, you always have to ask the right questions.
I know, but if it's like, what are the right questions? So, it's... So...
You have to figure out the right question. And... Sorry. Sometimes it's, the way you word the questions.
Maybe she was mad because I should already know that I'm at the right hand of God?
Well, one, I think you should be more... Listen, I can't answer any of them questions. Don't even ask me them. Way above my pay grade. In your terminology. But here it is. I think you should be more concerned about what you're doing than who you are. I don't know that you understand that.
Well, what I am doing is nothing compared to what I will be doing according to the heavens plans.
Okay, but don't worry about what you will do. Do what you're doing now.
But it's like I feel as if I'm just like a jet airplane in a holding pattern, just waiting for the time to arise. And I also at the same time almost feel like I should be doing something, like I need a clue or I need a hint or I'm missing something that I should be doing.
How about you're ahead of schedule?
I'm like, wow. So as
Does that work for you?
well,
Is that your answer you're looking for?
no, because it doesn't feel like I'm ahead of schedule. Although I am very, very open-minded, very, very ready, willing, and able. It's just when you say I'm ahead of schedule, that doesn't even seem possible. It's because,
How do you figure?
huh?
How do you figure it's not possible?
Well, if I was ahead of schedule, I would think that my gifts would be accentuated higher than they are.
No, no. If you are already running ahead of where you're supposed to be, think about it.
So
You are doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing in this time.
in this time,
Ahead of schedule. You're ahead of schedule.
are you talking about healings and purging demons and stuff like that?
You realize I can't answer that question, right?
Well, you can say yes or no. I mean, that's if you know the answer, you can answer that because it's like I'm trying to think what else I'm doing that would be more ahead of schedule besides when I close my eyes, seeing things through what is called a third eye and getting visions and movements and stuff like that. That's a trip, to put it mild.
Schedule. You need to work on. Oh my God, that's a lot of food. I can't eat all that.
I need to work on what?
On you in your life on the planet. Oh. I mean, you still have like stuff here you need to take care of, knock out and stuff for, other reasons.
Not counting stuff for other what?
Reasons.
For other reasons.
Powerful. Come on. I have food all over the phone. I think I just learned. What's wrong with this thing? Oh, that's really good garlic bread to me.
So you call me bald head as well?
No.
No.
Actually, I'm one of the few that still call you Biff.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How come the underworld hates my nickname Biff? Why won't they call me that?
Because there's a lot of Biffs around for different reasons. And you kind of don't fit the bill. But I like it because it's against the grain. Oh.
So who do you answer to that's above you?
That's above your pay grade?
Yeah, no, it's not above my pay grade. Nice try though.
It actually is. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, so you say
you haven't known her long enough.
You say it's above my pay grade, as I've already had a Seraphim come through that sits at the left.
So if she wants to give you the answer, she can, but I cannot. Oh my God, I have pepper in my nose.
Right? But you see where that's almost comical because you're how many steps below the Seraphim?
I'm kind of around her tail.
So, well, if you're around her tail, that's still close to the.
Yes, it is.
Right. So, okay.
Yes, I'm around her tail.
Right.
That's why I don't know that I don't know what you've been told about her, not the Seraphim, about Regina, and how she has been. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Hold on. There's a lot of food I just ate. Oh, I have to get up and move. Oh, it'll start to hurt my belly. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I can't eat more of that. Boy. Oh. Boy. Oh. Oh.
So what does she? So you.
Jews don't eat like that. You know?
What doesn't eat like that?
The Jews, they don't eat like that. Ooh.
So were you Jewish at one point?
I have I have a few Jews in my church. Oh, they don't eat that heavy. Oh, they don't.
Well, she's not all Jewish. What's she mixed up? Jewish and Irish?
She's not Jewish at all.
Oh.
Well, we won't go there. We won't go there. As far as she's concerned, she's not Jewish. She's not Jewish in this lifetime. Let's put that. No, she's freaking Italian and French. Oh, the pasta I just ate the sausage. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Boy, please. Let it, settle down, please. Because, I am not going to be able to sleep tonight. So just so you know, so the reason for this entire phone call, which has gone sideways, and I'm already getting yelled at because it's gone sideways. And it was so weird because I was so nervous to talk to you in the beginning.
Why would you be nervous to talk to me?
I don't know. I was a little nervous. I don't know. I was a little nervous. Well, I haven't actually had to take her over in a while, so I was a little nervous. I didn't know if I could pull it off. Anyway, I gotta ask the question that's gotta make you think a little bit. Are you with me?
I'm listening.
Okay. So you did the whole trying to heal her cancer thing?
Well, not I did the whole trying to heal it. She kind of hinted around to it, and I wasn't going to say no if she was all on board for it. So yes, we laid hands on her cancerous area.
And how did you feel when that was happening?
Well, I didn't feel the gift firing off in my hand, because usually when I lay hands on someone, it's like pop rock candy exploding. But my body, just being in the proximity of her, was coughing up and pulling out the garbage and crap. So I was hacking up all night long, coughing up the negative shit that was coming off of her vessel.
Well, that's not the cancer. Well, you were hacking up. That's just the dark side of it.
Right.
Which, that you were just tickling their funny bone.
Well, if they wanted me to make some freaking holy water, we can do more than tickle their fancy bone.
Well, you could leave her. You could leave her dark side alone.
I was making a funny, because if they're going to make a funny that I'm tickling them, I wasn't trying to destroy them.
All right, no, because her dark side does not fuck with her anymore.
All right.
Like, they kind of nudge her every once in a while, but she just pulls them down. Like, No, no, not happening. So, what I'm going to tell you, which she's been dodging for 2 days, hence why she didn't go take her trip to go see her brother and has yet to call him and apologize. You know what? No, you know what? She needs to tell you this.
Well, she's right there in the background, and she's a stubborn SOB.
I know.
So
And
just
I'm yelling at her right now. So
go ahead and tell me, and then she can tell me again when she comes true.
because listen, I'm going to tell him or you're going to tell him. You make the decision because I don't have any qualms with just blowing the secret. Pull it out. Do you want to tell him or I'll tell him? Because, yeah, your belly's really full. I know you don't want to be done. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Hang on 1 minute. I'm going to just go argue with her for a hot minute.
Well, if it has anything to do with the time frame, I was told that she was going to be gone in 6 months, but because she's stubborn, she's going to stick around for about a year and a half.
She's not being stubborn enough. So, all right.
If that was where you were headed with that.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I'll apologize for Anna.
And who am I speaking to now?
Yeah, just me.
Just you? Well, when you say just you, who is just you now?
Me or Gina. Me or Gina. Oh, no.
So what were you arguing with her about that either you tell me or she tells me, because she called me to tell me that, and then you were yelling at her in the background. So
I don't want her to tell my story. I feel like if I'm going to have to tell my story, I'm going to have to tell my story on my own.
Well, does it have to do with the 6 months that they said you're going to be out of here?
Yeah.
Right. So I was got the pin the tail on the donkey with that one. So did you get any newer news that they're trying to increase the time frame or delay the time frame, or what's going on?
Well, no, we're probably going on the same time frame.
Same time frame. 6 months decent, an additional year fucked up.
Well, I woke up yesterday and it felt like my boob is going to explode. And then it kind of went away. And then, but it was like my back was totally fucking killing me, which I'm kind of used to. If I overdo it, my back hurts. It's not a big thing. So I didn't think anything of it. But then I was like, I can't go to Waterbury feeling like dog do. So I decided not to go anywhere, and I laid down all day, just kind of trying to, recoup. And I woke up this morning, and there was this stab. I honestly felt like the scar from my surgery was gonna just burst open. That's how my left breast felt this morning when I woke up. And I was like, okay, this is so not good. It's so not good.